So we're gonna start a little bit early here yes, I'm not muted, awesome. So we're gonna start a little bit earlier than the time said to start, which is totally magody fine. Today's gonna be a really short stream just because I've got to, thank you. Today's gonna be a really short stream because I need to take the dog to the vet and his appointment's at 8. I mean, luckily it's only like 15 minutes down the road. So I need to wrap here around 7:30 so I can just get him to the vet. Thanks Destin for that coffee animation, love. I just really liked it. I don't know if, can I play it again? I think I can. Oh, you won't be able to see it because of how the overlays are. Never mind. But yeah, it was fun. I tried something new because I was like, the starting soon screen probably needs a little bit more to it. So we'll see what happens there. Cool. So let's get started. Let's do this. Let's see if this works. So today I made a little new like overlay around here. You can't see because my hands went out of the frame. I made a new overlay. And then I got resizing and all that fun stuff going on. On top of that though, I also implemented my iPad, which is kind of nifty. Oh, I need to add a button to here that actually triggers the iPad, like the switch here. But basically my iPad, oh, that doesn't work. Hand center maybe? Maybe that'll work. Nope. Nope. Okay, that'll work enough. So I got my iPad to do all the buttons and do all the button switching for me. So it's pretty nifty. And it's pretty fun. So now to go back to like the coding stuff in the middle, I just push the display and center and boom. And then I can switch and just keep the display going with just that one. And we have a different shot. How fun is that? I've heard the I actually used the wide angle shot in the YouTube video I put out recently. It's just fun to like switch it up. Because apparently, according to like some kind of YouTube law, you are supposed to like the music's really loud, sorry. You are supposed to like cause something on the screen to change like every 10 seconds. Apparently to help keep people watching and people interested. So I did that. I used the wide angle screen over there to help out with that. Thank you. We are trying new things, Dustin. We are trying new things. And we'll drag you there. There. And I think it'll show. Yes, it shows emotes. Awesome. And then not all comments have to go to the on the screen, only the ones I choose. I'm really liking this setup. I'm now using Ecamm instead of OBS. The only downside with Ecamm that I have right now is that it always changes the what does it always change? It always changes the title. So I have to preset my title and everything. I have to set my title in Ecamm. So that's just something that I have to either do in Ecamm or I just have like a little button that does it for me on my Stream Deck, which could also work. We'll see what happens. But anyway, boom. Oh, and then how the video switcher works, it has a still thing in it. So I could quickly and easily pop up my socials. Well, if I do like me and center and pop up my socials. Check that. Oh, it's a little, I mean, I just have to edit that a bit, but that's not bad. And then we go back here. All right. Anyway, that was my nerdiness that I was working on yesterday and what I needed help with QLab yesterday. Cool. We have this here. We're going to build the Pokedex. We're going to get started. Let's go ahead and build this. And start that. There we go. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Let me get that design open again. Hi, Dark Zolocking. Welcome in. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you doing? Basically, we're trying to get this Pokedex built. I want to get the styling and stuff done right now. Styling, where everything goes and stuff like that. That way it gets in there. We'll see what happens. We'll see this going. Nice. Awesome. Well, hopefully you do. Where is... Okay, design is just taking forever to open. I'm hoping that this helps. I'm using React and CSS in here. Just plain CSS. I'm not doing anything fancy with like Sass or stuff like that. It just not needed, I don't believe. File open. Pokedex. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so we're trying to get this. I'm just trying to get everything laid out first, and then once everything's laid out, we can add functionality in. So I have that blue box, which is going to be which is going to be the inside there. So can we go here? That's the footer. I'm not saying that anything that I'm doing is correct in this. I am just saying this is how I'm getting it to work. All right. Alright, so we probably don't even need that anymore. And I'm gonna utilize Command Tab a lot. Yeah. So now we need to do the inner, right? So now we need to do the inner rectangle here. Yeah, what is it? What did you just learn? New folder. That scared the hell out of most scientists. And if the star was not to go supernova. Didn't this happen recently? I think that happened recently, but I could be wrong. But that is kind of crazy. Like, I mean, I don't know anything about that stuff, but like, that is crazy. But I feel like we heard about this recently and nothing actually happened. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but that is insane. We'll see what happens. Because I don't know. Because we'll see what happens. It's a weird thing. That is true. It would very much suck for vampires. You're not wrong there. That is very true. They couldn't go out. They couldn't do anything. They would just be stuck wherever they are. Hopefully they are stuck with whoever they want to be stuck with, though. And not just with some random people that they don't like. I really don't want that in components. Yeah. I added it to the broadcast, to the stream real quick. But yeah, I'm trying, you know, streaming tech is super fun and it's really intriguing to me, like the how to do everything. So this is gonna be inner rectangle, I guess. I'm really bad at naming, which is great. Move. There we go. Oh no, I'm sorry that your dog took the drawing. I mean, it looks really good. I like it. Let's do, so this is pretty just gonna be, it's literally just a rectangle. So let's just do a React functional component, export, inner rectangle. We'll do inner left. Left side. just to make sure it's there, and then we got to get it imported into to do app. Yeah, we want to import it into app, so we want to clear that. And then how did I do that before? Well, that seems easy. Import dot slash inner components slash inner rectangle. What? Left side. I love having to talk out loud and be like, I don't know. Left side is declared but never used. Great. So then we can do here. It should just go. Let's see, those are the top left buttons. Should go right underneath here. And we need some JavaScript. I mean, we need some CSS. So equals box. And equals background. I guess we'll put in a CSS. Wow, my like ability to come up with names today has just been drawn down. We'll just keep it the same. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna want to use these again, but on the other side, but it's fine. Cool. There we go. All right, so we just need the dot. I called it background. All right, and then what color was the background? The background was this red color, which is boom. Awesome. Background color. It's gonna be upset. There we go. No longer upset. That's not the right color, is it? Or is it not? Oh, I haven't imported it yet. So in order to use this CSS, we have to actually import it. And so I'm really bad about remembering to do semicolons in React and JavaScript. Just because dot slash. Yeah, there we go. And now, yeah, we have that there. Great. We have to do some CSS here, so I'm gonna actually drag this to be half. This is not gonna look pretty. Oh, look, it works enough. Great. Yeah, awesome. So the and that's another thing. I need to start writing down like things I need to do to make my stream better. Keyboard maestro. shortcuts, to size, to window, to size left half and right half. All right. Yeah. So there we go. So now we need to get some CSS in here. Let's do with 50%. Cool. Top 10% down. Oh, I need a position in here. Position relative, I think, should be fine. Yeah. Great. And let's do left 10%. Does that look? No. Let's do 5%. That looks better. And I'm gonna take this width actually from 50% and we'll make it 40%. Because then that can give 5% on either side. Yeah. And then height. 80? No. Let's do 75. There we go. Oh, you know what? I never actually finished everything that goes in there. And I was just like, I'm gonna keep going. I didn't get the little dots. So we'll have to get those at some point too. But we'll figure those out as well. Yeah, I will be. There is a, so Dustin, there is a API here. Poke API. And here is all the info for well, they serve 60 million API calls each month. But they have all the different game data in here. And all the different game data, all the different Pokemon data, which is pretty nifty. It's really intense. I used it for I always use it whenever I'm trying to learn like how to pull APIs and stuff down just because it's fun. Because like once you click it, you get all the info in here. I can also change this. I like Pikachu, so I usually try to use Pikachu as my defaults. So as your base experience, your ID number, where it comes, the weight, all that kind of stuff. And then it also has in here like where you can, what games you can find it in. And then you can go and figure out the game itself. So yes, I'm using Poke API. And it just works really well for this stuff. They also have I think it's the same people. If you're ever wanting to learn like APIs, I mean, not APIs, but ever want like test data, and stuff like that. And you want to, I mean, I guess play with APIs a bit. There's also a Star Wars API that's basically the same thing. But it's all, this one's just Star Wars info. Yeah, this one's just Star Wars info, which I think is fun as well. So you can get a bunch of that cool stuff. I'm glad. Do it. I want to at some point, like right now it's not very mobile friendly whatsoever. Because like if I go smaller than this, it's gonna be unhappy. I will at some point get it all to do mobile and stuff like that, but we'll see what happens. And maybe I like to feature creep my stuff a lot. And so a lot of what's going to happen is I'm like, and then at this point, I also want to add in like storing and stuff. But like where you can like log in and like actually store your Pokemon info or like save your Pokemon info and stuff like that. And let's just go ahead and add this to the README. Because then it'll always be there. Let's updating README. And we'll push that. You know, using it just for fun is totally the best way to use it. Oh, really? Okay. It hasn't been authorized yet? Whatever. Authorization was successful. Oh, that's right. It hadn't been, and I was using Git Kraken for that. That's fine. Now if we go to GitHub, that should be here. Cool. And there it is. We have it in here. This is all the crap that came from installing with Create React app. Here's actually what I want feature-wise, just from the basics of the app itself, from the web app itself. At some point, I will get to the point where I don't have to look down, hopefully. That was the nice thing about the Stream Deck, is everything was very nice and like there, and all touchy. And then we have here, yeah, so there, I want to do one thing real quick since I'm on GitHub. I want to like make it a pin. Boom. There we go. Now we have the Pokedex, ArtNet Convert. These are my two apps that I have for iOS. I actually work on iHog on my, on the stream on Tuesdays. On and off the stream, but on the stream on Tuesdays, mainly I work on iHog. And then on the Pokedex, well, we're doing right now, I try to do that today, Thursdays and Fridays. Yeah. And it's been a while without a commit. I had just actually, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Let's switch over here and let's just keep going. I really need to get another shortcut written. All right. I don't actually need any changes to be made with that. Okay, we have that there. Let's get the border radius going. How did I do that? Border radius, duh. Purely by border radius. And I think what I can do, because I only want these corners to be radius, to have a radius. The other side can be fine. I think we can do this. There we go. Okay, so now to just figure out which one gets what. Oh. Go away, mail. It is not time for work yet. Cool. And that looks really close to what's going on here. Oh, the top is actually needs to be 0. I know there was an issue. Okay. And then, oh, I see. So we really want height to be 100%, but we want it to be underneath, hold on, we can do, that should totally be doable. There we go. I think just grab Z index CSS. Specifies the stack order of an element. An element with a greater stack order is always in front of an element with a lower stack order. I think this is what I want. Let's just give it a -10. Oh, goodbye. Did I not? Yeah, with height. Okay, so then we can do a Z index here of 0. Well, yeah, that doesn't make sense. -11. No, it said goodbye. Yeah, so that's there. That makes sense. So I'm trying to figure out like the order that these should be in. This is why CSS is hard. Inspect element. Let's pop out. Can I? Okay, separate window. That's what I wanted. Thank you. Sorry, I'm used to Chrome DevTools and things are just in a slightly different place in Chrome than they are here, but that's okay. All right, so we have a Z index of -2. Has no effect on this element since it's not a positioned element. Oh, I see. Position relative? Ha. Okay. Cool. This works out a lot better now. Let's do 80%, 90%. And then we'll take top down by 5%. All right, and then we can actually go into app.css again and no, cancel. I don't need to actually open things. Okay, DevTools, I appreciate you. Don't need it. All right, so now we're just trying to figure out why is it still covering now? In here, top left buttons, they have a Z index of 0. Yes. Okay. And then my there has a Z index of -1, which -1 is lower than 0, I think. Or can you only have positives? And then the top left buttons, 0. Oh, it's because it doesn't have a background color. Duh. Because I was trying to get the background color to fall through. There we go. Okay. There we go. CSS, guys. It's hard. Cool. And it's basically all by, do I actually like how it looks right now? 110 here. There we go. Y'all, we finally had something good happen in Texas. I guess, and this is good dependent on who you are, like, politically for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. This should not be political. It should be purely science, but whatever. Biden, I guess, talked to all the governors and said, hey, if teachers aren't on your plan to get vaccinated next, you have, like, they need to be. And good news is my wife now has a vaccine appointment, which is great and grand, and I love it. I am so super duper happy that happened. Because she is around so many germy kids and it just doesn't matter. And now it matters. All right, so this is actually something that needs to be a image. Background is done. If you're curious about what I'm doing over here on the left side, I'm using Git. I'm staging my Git things. I'm pushing them and all that good stuff. If you are not familiar with Git, I just released a YouTube video that you can find on my dev YouTube channel. I think, did I not make the stream elements not work? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and just delete that then. Maybe not. I apparently cannot delete my own thing. But you can go find my YouTube channel in my about section, and I just released a YouTube video that walks through the basics of Git, how to add, store, commit, all that kind of thing. And then next Wednesday, there'll be one about how to like push up to like GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, that kind of thing. So make sure to go over to my YouTube, hit the subscribe button and all that good stuff like you're supposed to. And then we shall go from there. Image. Poke image. Yeah, that works. New file. Index.js. And let's do React class. Extend class Poke image. Okay, and we'll do a yeah, there is. Index.js does not match with the corresponding name on disk. Almost positive it does. But why? /. I mean, the whole point is that I shouldn't have to do that. Oh, it's because it's capitalized, isn't it? Now I should be able to do that. Yep, that was it exactly. So your index in the way that I'm structuring my React folders can't be capitalized, which is fine. Okay, and it's probably at the top. We'll have to do some stylings here. Import All right, y'all. That's about all I can do today. I'm not gonna get, well, I can do a little bit more. It's fine. We'll call it Poke Image Box. Why? Okay. Oh, thanks, Destin. I appreciate the caffeinate. Position relative here. Height. Background color. But it's not really gray. It's like this weird color. I always appreciate the caffeinates because I forget to drink coffee whenever I get really in the zone. But that's totes fine. But cool. And that is done there. Oh, my bad. Sorry. I also realized I need to get like a pop filter for my mic. It's good. I mean, the internal pop filter on it is really good until I go push. And that's when the plosives really come in. It's whenever it's like the puh sound. Whereas like whenever pokey, like normal other P sounds, they don't make it. It's like this one though. Okay. Let's do. I guess I don't need the dev tools open right now. Border radius 10, 5. We'll keep it all the same. Yeah, and then now we can do top. I'm gonna do something, and I don't know if it's gonna be the right thing to do, but basically I'm gonna turn this into a flex. No, I don't want to turn it into a flex box. There we go. And I don't like how the percentages look there, so we'll do a hard pixel count for that rounded edge. Left. We actually want it to be 10%. There we go. So one of the reasons I like to use percentages for this, and then this will be my last piece of nugget, especially for placing, is because you know the width. Well, how CSS works is because this is nested in, so this gray part is nested inside this bright red part. This is 100%. By doing the width to be 80%, I know if I do a left adjustment, go left by 10% in, I know that I'll get it nice and centered then. So I really like percentages in this case. It makes it a lot easier to center things. And I keep hitting my mic. So either that means I need to use my mic further away, but then the sound isn't as pretty, or I need to get like a shotgun mic, which means more gear, which means more money, and it's great. It's a grand old time to figure out which one to do. With that being said, y'all, I have to go. I have to go. I need to go take care of the doggo. Go get things ready for the vet, all that good stuff. So if you liked this, make sure to hit the follow button. That way you can be notified the next time I go live. Like I said, I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow. I have to go to take the other dog to the vet. It was just easier to take them on 2 separate days, apparently. So again, hit the follow button if you like this. Go check out the YouTube if you want good dev tips and tricks. You can find me on YouTube. Same name as on here, Megan Wilson _, and it's the one with actually the profile picture, not the one that's just the letters. And I will catch y'all next time. Bye.